Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, David M coming at you here with another video, and specifically, it's time for another golden shower. So, the last time I did this, a few videos back, I showed you that I was starting to put together the 1961 Golden Press set, and I showed a bunch of those, which I don't know if you can see, like that display back there. I know there's a glare, but that's almost all Golden Press there, and I showed those last time. So I'm gonna show a whole lot of Golden Press this time, really gonna make it rain. So here we go. I'll try to move through these quick. First of all, the two big standouts I think that I've picked up recently are this one, the Hank Greenberg. And again, for those of you that didn't watch the last video the last time, and I don't blame you, it's 33 card set, came in a book. They were ripped out of the book, so I mean the edges are gonna be a little rough, but I try to find them in as good a shape as I can in this beautiful big train, Walter Johnson. So these are just fantastic cards, great display pieces. Like I say, all that back there is Golden Press, and I'll put up more as we go. So anyway, without further ado, let me show you the Golden Press haul since the last video. I'll go through these pretty quick. We have this beautiful Carl Hubble. We have Home Run Baker. We have Mel Ott. We got Pie Trainer. Joe Cronin, Dizzy Dean, Frankie Frisch, Bill Dickey, Bill Terry, Charlie Gehringer, Gabby Hartnett, Mickey Cochran, George Sisler, Chief Bender, Al Simmons, Dazzy Vance. I like this card. Look on Dazzy Vance's face. There's the Dazzy Vance there. And the one and only Tris Speaker. So, those are the Golden Press edition. So of the 33 card set, I am down to where I only need 6. 4 of them will be relatively cheap and easy pickups. The other 2, that being Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, won't be. Lou Gehrig you can find for relatively cheap too, but the Babe Ruths, even in not very decent condition, can go for, you know, $75 to $100. Just kind of depends. Again, condition sensitive. But, you know, for the lower condition ones, you know, at least the ones I've seen recently, closer to $75, you know, and then most of them up over 100. You know, for a card that's not playing days, that's not ideal, but hey, it is what it is. They are beautiful cards. Absolutely love them. Now, also, a few videos ago, in fact, in the same one, I showed you another run I'm working on, which is the Cubs team cards. And I started off with the 70s. Some of these I've already shown, so I'll go through again pretty quick. But I've completed the 70s. So there's 1970. I know I showed this one last time, that beautiful 71 that started it all. As well as this one, 72. We've got 73. We've got 74. And 75. 76, 77, 78, and 79. And that finishes the 70s. And then we kicked it into the 80s. So there's 1980, 1981. And that's where they end there. Now, there's plenty older ones that I have to get. And I've got a couple of those that I've added. So here's 67. And finally, the last one I will show here is 64. Now, these in the early 60s are starting to get a little pricey, especially just for team cards. But almost all of these I've picked up at an LCS. You know, and just digging through all the, he has what he's got the million card wall, and they've got so many boxes of stuff and sets you can go through, and you know, he's got a whole bunch of these. I try to pick out the ones in the best condition. He cuts me a good deal. Anyway, love these, so I'm still working on that. And the final little vintage card I'm gonna show you, this is a shout out to Terry, TJ Maxx Vintage Cards. He showed this card, probably a month and a half or 2 months ago. And Terry, by the way, if you're watching, I still have something on the way to you, bud. But anyway, he showed this card. Now, I don't really collect anything but baseball for the most part. I've got some older, you know, from the boom era, as Mangini would say now, football and basketball and stuff. But this, I don't have hardly any vintage football. But Terry showed this one a while back. This beautiful Bill Stanfill. And this card, and here's the back, by the way. Just a great card even on the back. But the 75 Stanfill, just look at that image. Making that tackle mid-air. I mean, that is one of the coolest images on any card I have ever seen, regardless of sport. And I saw that on his channel, I had to pick it up. This is a dirt cheap card, but it's so great. This is one that definitely has to sit on display. So, shout out to him. I am filming this video on the day before Thanksgiving, the eve of Thanksgiving. So I hope to everyone who celebrates Thanksgiving that you have a great one. Enjoy your turkey and your whatever else. I prefer my turkey wild. I will catch everyone next time. Everyone take care.